Hey guys, Carli, aka Lowlights and Leopard here. Wanted to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about why I love Chronos, and talk to you about virtual services and why I've added them to my menu. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I have been behind the chair for 13 years, went to a technical high school, definitely an advocate for that path. I'm a Gemini, I'm into the moon and the stars and all that stuff, and I'm a crazy Frenchie mom. If you know, you know. So if you haven't used Chronos before or you're just not familiar with it, something that makes it a little bit different, it's not an app. So you don't have to download anything. Your clients don't have to download anything. They don't have to manage a profile or anything like that. It's just a number that they associate with your business and they can text to book. It does all the things you would expect it to do. They can book, reschedule, and cancel, but it has some features like a cancellation feature where it will ask if they want to be added to a cancellation list. If they opt in, yes, and when somebody else cancels, it will go in and automatically text the people on that list, which I know for me is huge. I have a hard time keeping track of a cancellation list. So I really feel like Chronos was developed with the independent contractor in mind. We often don't have a receptionist or an assistant to help us do these things, so it's really meant to be that virtual assistant for you. Some other features that really set it apart: you can set custom times for clients. This is huge. Stylists were always having to go in and manually manipulate our schedule because we know how much time we really need with someone, and services are no longer one size fits all. So you can teach it an application time, a processing time, and a finish time, and it will automatically do that every time they book. It's also smart enough to go ahead and fill that process time with somebody else. So anytime there's a service that will fit in there, it'll automatically offer that time for them. Stylist, you can text to book on behalf of your clients. Soon you'll be able to check out through Chronos, so they'll get a message that asks them if they want to check out that way. They of course could opt to do it in person, and they'll be able to pay, tip, and book their next appointment before they've even left your chair, which is huge. There's so many amazing things, and I feel like I could talk about Chronos all day, but I really want to talk to you guys about virtual services. It's something I've been meaning to add to my menu, and I just hadn't got around to it, and now with our current situation, it seems like the perfect time. I have a 30-minute consultation and a 60-minute tutorial. So the consultation can be used to talk about anything hair-related that they want to talk about, maybe scalp issues that they're embarrassed to bring up in the salon, but it can also be a really great tool for these modern colors. We can't expect clients to know that they're a full baby light root smudge color melt. Services have evolved so much, and there's so many different terms for all the different things that are out there. And something that's unique about Chronos is you input the services. So you have unknowingly taught your clients a certain verbiage, and they're able to speak to Chronos the same way that they would speak to you, because everything in there was put in by you in your own words. But still, that may not be enough. There may need to be some conversation on hair history, expectations, and what you can realistically achieve in one session. So this way, if you do that consultation virtually, you know you're booking enough time, you're heading into that appointment much more prepared, and you're actually saving the client some time, because it's already going to be a long service in your chair, and their time is just as valuable as ours. So they will appreciate you for that. And as far as the tutorials, it's just like it sounds. People always want to know how we get their hair to be that perfect wave. So I offer things like a beach wave, glamour curl, basic blow dry and round brush skills, and that has been really well received. So it's been fun for the meantime, but it's going to stay on my menu even after this is all over. I think that's something that we're all kind of learning and realizing right now is what can be done virtually and how valuable our time is. So while we can't do hair virtually, there are some things that we can offer virtually as far as education and consultation goes. I've even had stylists book that time with me. I do business consulting and social media consulting, and it's something I've done in my classes, but I'm able to offer it at a much more affordable rate virtually. So they basically just pick if they want 30 or 60 minutes of my time. Education is moving to a virtual platform. You no longer have to fly across the country to see your favorite educator. So it's never going to replace us. We're never going to be able to do our jobs virtually, but I think it's a great tool to evolve and grow with the times. So I hope that I've taught you something about Chronos and inspired you to maybe look at the services that you're offering and maybe offer some virtual services of your own. If you have any questions, you want to talk about anything hair related, you have any questions about Chronos, you can reach out to me anytime. You can find me on Instagram at lowlightsandleopard. And if you don't have Instagram, you could also email me lowlightsandleopard@gmail.com. Be well.